Fear lurks around every corner, even where you least expect it. While we have all squirmed in our seats watching movies about ghostly possessed houses, nothing beats the thrill of exploring real-life haunted places. And our planet hosts sites that could send even the bravest souls running for cover. Come with us to visit the 10 most haunted locations in the world, where many venture, but few dare to return. Are you ready? Join us if you are brave enough. The Stanley Hotel, Colorado, U.S. The majestic Stanley Hotel opened its doors in Colorado in 1909. With its colonial-style, large spaces and facilities, 140 rooms, and proximity to Rocky Mountain National Park, the hotel's picturesque setting is ideal for supernatural tales. Both guests and staff members have reported objects inexplicably moving, voices or screams echoing through the halls, and ephemeral apparitions that vanish into thin air. In the 1970s, American famous writer Stephen King and his wife Tabitha spent a night at the hotel. This visit served as the inspiration for King's novel The Shining. You can imagine the spooky experiences that may have fueled the author's mind. Island of the Dead Dolls, Mexico. Picture an island full of tall trees from which hundreds of old dolls hang, damaged by the passage of time and inclement weather. Well, this place exists in real life. The Island of the Dead Dolls in Mexico, in Spanish La Isla de las Muñecas, is one of the creepiest places on Earth. Legend has it that the ghost of a little girl roams the island, and numerous visitors have reported hearing the dolls speaking or giggling. One if by land, two if by sea, New York, U.S. Besides its pleasant atmosphere and diverse menu, this renowned New York restaurant holds a mysterious attraction: the presence of ghosts. Or at least that's what the legends say. According to them, the spirits of the site's former owners, Aaron Burr and his daughter Theodosia, still haunt the place. Rumors abound of employees encountering various paranormal phenomena, from whistling noises to disembodied voices, flickering lights, and unexplained cold spots. Poveglia, Italy. This island, situated near Venice, stands in stark contrast to the romantic and picturesque image normally associated with Venice. Once inhabited, Poveglia was abandoned in the 14th century. From the 18th century onwards, it served as a quarantine site for those afflicted with the plague. Later in the 20th century it became a mental health facility, which shut its doors in 1968. Since then, it has been empty. Some people who were able to enter the island claim that all kinds of screams and paranormal occurrences take place at this site. Today, visits to Poveglia are forbidden, adding a touch of suspicion and intrigue to its already ominous history. St. Augustine Lighthouse, Florida, U.S. Erected at the end of the 19th century, this lighthouse holds a couple of tales that will give you chills. Like many lighthouses, it is veiled in mystery. Among its well-known legends is the tragic tale of the keeper who fell from the tower while painting it. Locals and visitors claim to have witnessed his spectral figure, and some even speak of encountering his wife's ghost wandering within the lighthouse's confines. Today, the site houses a museum that delves into its history since its inception. Are you brave enough to explore it? Edinburgh Castle, Scotland. Built atop Castle Rock, Edinburgh Castle's exact origins remain a mystery, with some experts tracing its construction to the 11th century. Over its extensive history, this fortress has accumulated countless ghost tales and myths. With its beginnings as a royal residence and later mutation into a prison in the 17th century, this dark and gloomy castle's history has influenced its atmosphere. Stories from guests say that the souls of those who perished within its walls, including former prisoners, linger within Edinburgh Castle, making their presence known to visitors. Bhangar Fort, India. Abandoned sites often carry a weird aura, but few match the chilling reputation of Bhangar Fort in India. Built in the 17th century, this huge complex served as both a royal residence and fortress, and it now stands as one of the most haunted places in the world. According to local legends, Bhangar Fort was cursed centuries ago by a powerful sorcerer, sealing its fate and prompting its abandonment. To this day, many people who visit it claim to feel, hear, and see paranormal events triggered by the ancient spell. Eastern State Penitentiary, Pennsylvania, U.S. Operating from 1829 to 1971, this former prison housed some of the world's most notorious criminals, including Al Capone. Left abandoned for over 20 years after its closure, the penitentiary's towering walls and dim interiors contribute to its creepy aura. Today, the site serves as a museum, and during visits, tourists learn about the terrible stories that happened within its walls and the paranormal events they unleashed. It's said that the lingering spirits of past convicts may still roam the premises, scaring those who dare to enter the place. Himeji Castle, Japan. Himeji Castle is one of the most famous castles in the world and one of the best preserved in Japan, boasting a rich history dating back to its origins as a 14th century fort. Over the centuries, its design and construction evolved into the magnificent structure you can see today. Situated on a hilltop, the imposing castle boasts grandeur and complexity with over 80 rooms and intricate defensive features. Local folklore tells that inside the castle, a worker was unjustly accused and condemned to death. His restless spirit is said to linger, manifesting in mysterious sounds of clinking dishes and glasses. Halifax Citadel, Canada. Originally built in the 18th century and further enhanced in the 19th century, the Halifax Citadel National Historic Site is a fortress located in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada, which covers an area of about 16 acres. Throughout its long history, this site has witnessed numerous conflicts and military engagements, leaving an indelible mark on the nation's past. But in addition to its rich historical significance, the Halifax Citadel is renowned for its intriguing tales of ghostly sightings, purportedly of soldiers from bygone eras. Are you brave enough to embark on a visit? You'd better go with your best armor.